Yeah.
I'm so tired. I'll have some sleep.
There you are. I thought you'd be in the rec room with the others.
No, I'd like to be by myself for a while, thanks.
Got a visitor?
How come? Thought I was only allowed one visitor a week.
Well, the governor's given special permission. Must be somebody important. And Mrs. Ludlow?
Yeah, I don't want to see her. I'm not selling 5 years of my life.
What do you mean?
The Ludlow family want to give me $10,000 to keep my mouth shut in court. They don't want anyone to know I'm one of their poor relations.
Oh, I suppose it's not a lot by their standards, but what have you got to lose?
5 years of my sentence, Mrs. Morris. 5 more years stuck in here with Miss Ferguson.
Has she been intimidating you?
What's the point in me saying anything? I mean, it's her word against mine, isn't it?
I can get you a transfer to Barnhurst if you like.
Thanks. 5 years is a long time, no matter where I am.
Well, with remission and parole, you'll be out long before that.
For a lousy $10,000.
I went to see your mother today. She's a very sick woman. I think you should see Mrs. Ludlow.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Could be the last opportunity I get to tell her what I really think about it.
My son's already made you an offer through your solicitor, Miss Simpson. I've come here to make a personal plea that you accept.
Why? So you can look your blue-rinse friends in the face and pretend my father was a saint?
Did you hate him so much?
Hate him? I hardly even knew him, thanks to you. Thanks to you, he left my mother stranded with his child. No. I didn't hate him. I hated his weakness for not standing up to you.
I only did what I thought was best to protect his position.
What about my mother's position? How would have you coped, Veronica? Would you have been able to work day and night to feed your kid? Put her through school? Pay endless amounts of bills? No. When I was 7, he sent me a doll for my birthday. No gift wrapping, no card, just a cheap plastic doll. My mother cried for a week and I never knew why. Do you know that was the only thing he ever gave us? 2 months before he died, he sent my mother a letter explaining that he left me $50,000 in his will. What happened to that, Veronica?
He obviously changed his mind. There was nothing in the will about you.
Wasn't there? Are you sure you didn't bribe your solicitor into losing the last copy?
Don't be ridiculous.
Maybe the judge will believe me.
How much do you want?
I want what's mine, what he promised me, $50,000.
That's too much.
You're right, it's far too much. The family name isn't worth it.
Very well. I'll see that my son arranges it.
Good. Oh, and by the way, it's to go to my mother, not me.
Oh, sorry. Not shooting up, eh?
I can't live without it. Please don't tell anyone.
Well, why shouldn't I?
Because I'll have to go back into Wentworth then, and I can't survive in there. I can't.
How the hell did you get the money? Oh, well, that's obvious. You've been turning a few tricks.
So what if I have? You've got no right to be so bloody high and mighty about it.
Oh, Jesus, I thought I was stupid. But you take the cake. Look, there are a million people out there keen to help you dry it, and you just ignore them.
Get nicked. Who the hell are you to tell me how to run my life? Or any of those do-gooders at Odyssey House? I'll live the way I want to live. I'm going to be dead in 6 months' time anyway, so what difference does it make? Just piss off and leave me alone, will you?
Don't be stupid.
I'm not being stupid. I'm not. Look, the dope is going to get me sooner or later anyway. I know that. And if it doesn't, there are a million guys who are willing to do anything to get me out of that courtroom. They'll be doing me a bloody favour too. It's a bit late for me to start wearing a halo.
Would you put it down, please? It's mine.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then.